مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear student of grade 9, I welcome you once again. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about Module 6 with the title of A Modern World. Our topic today is Module 6C, Grammar and Listening, page 67. So let's get started. Our objectives today are, number one, to apply the use of the phrase be able to express ability in the present, past, and the future with 80% accuracy. Number two, to respond to 4 comprehension questions after listening to a radio interview with an expert on Mars correctly. Before we start our lesson, let's watch the following video and answer the following question. How to express ability in present, past, and future. As you saw, we have several ways of expressing ability in the present, past, and future. Today we are going only to focus on be able to. As you can see in this table, in the present, be able to are like the following. Am is are plus able to plus the verb. In the past, was were plus able to and the verb. In the future, it will be will or won't in the negative, be able to plus the verb. As you can see, in the present and the past, we can replace be able to with can in the present and could in the past. Pay attention to the following notice. Could expresses general ability in the past. Was or were able to expresses ability in a particular situation in the past. For example, I could swim at the age of 5. The rescue team was able to save the boy who fell into the river. In the first sentence, here he talks about general ability. In the second sentence, he was talking about a specific situation, ability in a specific situation in the past. Now let's have a look at this example. Read the examples below and answer the questions. Number 1, no one is able to live on Mars. Number 2, people aren't able to predict the future. Number 3, are you all able to see what I've written on the board? 4, it was a successful trip. Scientists were able to collect rocks from the bottom of the ocean. Number 5, astronauts weren't able to travel to the moon a century ago. Number 6, were they able to rescue the cat from the tree? Number 7, we will be able to go to the moon for a holiday very soon. 8, I won't be able to help you with your homework. Number 9, will you be able to fix the bike? Now, which sentence or sentences expresses ability or inability in the present? Now we are talking about the present. So the answer is 1, 2, and 3 because he used is and are able to. Question B. Which sentence or sentences express ability or inability in the past? Remember, when we were talking about the past, we used were or was able to. So the answer is sentences 4, 5, and 6. Question C. Which sentence or sentences express ability or inability in the future? In the future, it's clearly we use will. So the answer is sentences 7, 8, and 9. Question D. Which phrase can we replace with can? As you can see, the phrase which is able to. Question E. Which phrase can we replace with couldn't? The answer is weren't able to. Question F. Which phrase can we replace with can't? The answer is aren't able to. Now let's move to question B. Rewrite the sentences using the correct form of be able to. 2 years ago, Jack couldn't speak a word of Spanish. Pay attention to couldn't. Now we need to replace couldn't with the correct form of be able to. Couldn't expresses past, so we will use wasn't or weren't. 2 years ago, Jack wasn't able to speak a word of Spanish. Number 2. In a few years' time, the team will have the ability to take part in the championship. Pay attention to will have. So the future form of be able to is will be able to. So the answer is in a few years' time, the team will be able to take part in the championship. 3. I'm very upset and I can't talk to you right now. Pay attention to can't. So a correct form of be able to in the present will be am not able to. So the answer is I'm very upset and I'm not able to talk to you right now. 4. While Sue was in London, she had the ability to do business course. So pay attention to was and had. So it's past. The answer will be while Sue was in London, she was able to do a business course. Now let's move to listening.
6C. Listen. Listen to a radio interview with an expert on Mars and answer the questions. Choose A, B, or C.
Good afternoon. It's been over 40 years since Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. Since then, people have wanted to know where next. Well, Mars is top of the list, and here to talk about Martian exploration is Robert Brody from the University of Reading. Welcome, Professor Brody. Hello there. So, when did it all begin? Well, actually, it all started hundreds of years ago with the invention of the telescope. Since then, we have been able to see what Mars is like and have a better idea of what we might find there. When was the first spacecraft sent to Mars? Well, space scientists tried to send a few unmanned spacecraft in the early 1970s, but without success. The probe Viking 1 lander left Earth on the 20th of August 1975, and 11 months later, on the 20th of July 1976, it landed on Mars. It was a successful mission, and it sent back information about Mars, including the first photographs from the planet. Did it return home? No, it's still there. But it sent information to Earth for 2,245 sols. Sols? I'm sorry. A sol is what we call a day on Mars. It's a little longer than an Earth day, and there are 668 sols, or Martian days if you like, in a Martian year. That's twice as long as an Earth year. I see. Interesting information. So tell us, Professor, what is happening at present? Well, as we speak, there is a probe on Mars. Scientists at NASA are able to move it around and gather rocks and soil and analyze them. Basically, they are looking to see if there was any life on Mars in the past. Is there any life there now? I very much doubt it. Mars is a dry, cold place with very little atmosphere, not the sort of place where life usually exists. But we could change all that with terraforming. What's that? Terraforming is taking a planet, like Mars, and changing the atmosphere, the temperature and so on, so that it will be possible to live there. Is that really possible? I mean, can scientists change a planet's atmosphere? We're doing it already with global warming. In theory, it could be possible, and many scientists are working on solutions to create an atmosphere on Mars similar to the atmosphere on Earth. But it is an enormous task that would take a long time. Still, it gives you something to think about.
Okay, now let's answer the questions. Number 1. When did the first probe land on Mars? The answer is C. In 1976. Number 2. Where is a Viking 1 lander now? It's on Mars. The answer B. 3. What is a sol? As you heard, a sol is a Martian day. The answer is B. Finally, what is terraforming? The answer is turning a planet into a place where humans can live. Now to the closure activity. Dear students, I need you at home to write 3 examples using the phrase be able to express ability in the present, past, and the future. You can send these sentences on the forum on the school website to be checked. And by this, dear students, we have come to the end of our lesson. Until we meet again, I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.